welcome back to Horror on a Hump Day. So, today I'm talking about this wicked movie I saw recently that is streaming on Shudder right now. So, that is called You'll Never Find Me. Okay, so this movie was such a treat. I'm going to try my best not to spoil anything. So, this film basically is about two characters, and that is an older gentleman who is literally living in some trailer home somewhere kind of remote, and this girl who claims to be a tourist, who basically shows up at his door. It's a huge storm outside. She's standing there soaking wet, and you can tell he doesn't like having company, but he kindly invites her in, okay? So he's basically just trying to help her out. She's like, look, I need a phone. He's like, I don't have a phone. Like once the storm lets out, there is a phone at the front of the park that I'd be able to take you to. And she's like, okay, like, fine. And he's like, you want to dry your shirt off? And she's kind of like, okay. Like, you can kind of really feel in this story where it's like, he wants to help, yet she's very much kind of being, like, protective about it all. Like, not being completely naive, as some would be, but still being cautious, right? Because, again, she's just in some stranger's home. Yet him, too, because he keeps asking her questions to try and figure out, like, well, like, why are you barefoot at my door in the middle of a storm, right? Like, there's a lot of weird things about the whole situation, especially if he says that, like, nobody comes by. Yeah. So this movie does such a great job at building up these two characters. And you're just sitting there, like, the whole time, like, who do I trust? What is about to happen? Is it ghosts? It's not aliens. Not aliens this time, guys. But I will say, like, so they create such an ambiance in this creepy little trailer. It's kind of like that wood paneling inside. It's semi-neat. He does have some, like, knickknacks around and stuff. And he's basically sitting, it's, like, kitchen, living room, and then it's, like, a long, dark hallway. And you know what? I think they did such a great job. So basically, the storm is going, it's ripping, roaring, right? And, like, his little place is, like, shaking. I don't know if it's just because I have a good sound system too, but you feel it as you're watching it. They did such a great job with, like, the sound design on this film. And, like, there was points where I was like, this has to be about ghosts. Because maybe she just walked into, like, a super frickin' haunted house and he knows it, but she doesn't know yet. Anyway, like, so many weird feels about this. And it's just such... And I love movies that, like, really, like, pull out, like, the awkwardness, and especially, like, in confrontations. And this is just so awkward because he's trying to help her. Yet, put yourself in her shoes, where you just ran into some random dude's cabin. It's storming outside and terrifying. It's very dark in his place. Power goes out. He offers you, like, for you to take a shower. Gives you clothes to change into. Like, there's just, like, a lot of weird things where you kind of, it's like your instincts are like, don't do that, but maybe do that. But, like, for the both characters, I think they did such a great job about that. Anyways, this is a movie I do not want to spoil because, again, the dynamic is between the two, and that is, like, the whole film. So bear with it, give it a chance, because it is a slow start, but it gets good real quick. And, like, I have to say, like, I felt like it was a massive homage to Maniac. I might be completely wrong. I mean, the director may have never seen Maniac in his life. I'm not sure. Dude, did you see it? I'm not sure. But that ending made me feel like it was so, like, tied into it. And we all know how much I love that film. I don't shut up about it. And, like, the end to this film, you're just like, what? Anyways, I highly suggest you take a watch. Let me know your thoughts on it. Especially, like, if you like that kind of more of a realistic horror movie. It's not so much like a slasher. It's, like, literally, like, who do you trust? And what is okay, what isn't okay, and what is happening kind of film. And it's, like, they could technically happen to anybody. That's the scary part, I think, about this. Anyways, let me know your thoughts, guys, if you go and see it. Again, streaming on Shudder. Thank you so much for following along. If you are, and if you're not, get on it. Be a part of the fam. I'm, like, hiding over here on the side because my freaking zombie mask just got finished. I'll show you. Ooh, look at him. Look at that guy. Yeah, so now he's all molded. We're going to be cracking him open soon. so I can literally pour him up. I am so stoked, guys. So yeah, we'll be seeing you soon. Have a wicked week. Bye.